Hi there, beloved Ascension pioneers. We went hiking outside in this beautiful mountain valley, and I'm running out of the camera battery, so I'm going to be short. We were actually sitting here and listening to the avalanches, and we're going to show you one avalanche actually at the end of the video. But I wanted to tell you that if you're interested, please read my article that I wrote about the truth of the sun, because as I was sharing a lot of my nature videos and photos recently, somebody commented on the fact that sun is supposed to be dangerous, and all these fears about cancer and that we have. But in truth, there's so much more behind this, because we've been sold these lies and beliefs from the people who wanted us to believe this and wanted us to fear what is natural. So what is the truth about the sun? I share this in my recent article. It's called The Truth About the Sun, and it explains the fact that everything that was created by Source is natural. So the only fear that we have and the only miscreation that can come from that is our own. Yeah, you can actually sit and listen to the avalanches. It's amazing. So these fears, why do we actually brought to us? We never ask ourselves why, really, right? Because our thoughts are not free, so we believe something that is just a belief. But when we start asking those questions, is that true? Is sun really dangerous? What is really dangerous? What really causes cancer? And I was really proud because a lot of people on my page were making good comments about it, and they were smart enough. Somebody said, they say cancer is caused by radiation, and then they heal it with radiation, right? And people said something like the fact that sunscreen lotion actually causes that, which is true. But what I always want to bring to you guys is the deeper meaning behind this, which is why they didn't want us to know that the sun is actually the cause of all that is shifting, because it's the sun of our planet, and it's the sun of our planetary system where we're located. But what it is, it's actually one of the suns that are in our galaxy, and they're all fed, their light comes from the central sun, and all the central suns come from the great central sun, which is the light of one. So all creation is fed by this light. So why would this light be dangerous? Of course, there's a lot of things we can go deeply into it, and I try to cover a lot of that in my article. Because what is truly dangerous is our own miscreations of it, But when we're really connected with our natural self, we know how to be outside of nature. We know what's healthy for us, Because the sun, what it actually does, it has all the codes and it has all the programs for our ascension with the light that we're receiving. And somebody shared, my video, the article, and they said that this is probably why a lot of people who are fearing the sun are still asleep. Because they're not receiving those codes, and they want us to believe that, whoever wants to be in charge of us and wants to govern our thoughts, so they wouldn't be free and we wouldn't remember what is natural for us. But I really want to say, how can life that is created through divine love be dangerous? How can what is natural, what is created by Source, be dangerous? Only when we make of it can be dangerous, because we are so powerful. And I want to say this, that as our bodies are getting lighter in our ascension, we are getting more resilient to things through the external influences. They no longer influence us. They just don't. Because you become in charge of your body, and you know that awareness is what creates your body. So a lot of people who are still very much in those beliefs, they feed their bodies with that, and they feed their cells, and they program them this way. But people who are deprogramming themselves and stepping into the true creatrix of all creation, that is birthed through love, their bodies are getting lighter. So you're not so much influenced anymore by all the toxins and pollutions and radiation. It's how we call it, but that word, it's just a word that humans give it. In fact, everything is energy, and you will always resonate energetically with your own awareness that comes from within. So I don't have any limits on how much I can be on the sun. Of course, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be exposing myself like this, because we are the ones, humans, that created the ozone layer that was thinning and a lot of those things. But those of us who are stepping in our ascension, that are not afraid of solar flares, that know the true meaning about it, and I made a video already that explained the true meaning behind solar flares and our physical ascension that is connected with the physical ascension of the sun. And you can see that as well in my list. But I want to say that don't fear what is natural. The truth can only flow through you, and you eventually need to find it. Nobody can give you that answer. So before my camera runs out, I want to say goodbye to all of you for now. I'm trying to make as much shorter videos because I'm very busy at this time with a lot of my creations. So until next time, so much love and freedom of your thoughts. Become aware of what is truly, really, really feeding us. Is it love? Is it fear? and become aware so that your body can become more lighter. So bye for now. So guys, I wanted to bring you a very personal opinion and experience how it is to live with an Ascension pioneer like me. This is my mom, and she's going to tell you the truth today. So, how is it to live with me with an Ascension pioneer? Am I difficult?
So much.
Look at her. Am I very hyperactive?
Never mind.
Never mind. She's like, never mind. She doesn't really speak English, but look at her. Look at her face, you know. Am I torturing you? Am I really making life very hard for you? Just show us with your face. Huh?
It's not.
Do you like living with me?
Yes, very, very.
She does.
Very.
Do you love me?
Very, very.
Yeah, so this is the truth. She only tolerates me because she loves me. In fact, she didn't even want to move to the mountains. She wanted to live by the ocean, at the seaside, right? But she realized that mountains are a future, so wave to the camera. Bye-bye. Bye.